Hello, my name's Jeremy Scott. I'm going to be reading an extract from my latest short story, The Notes, which will be appearing in Ambit 242. Say it's a small city. It's a small city with a small square, cobblestones dull with morning rain. The street lights are still on, so the cobblestones have orange halos. There's an old man in a faded cloth cap sitting on a bench in the centre of the square, bent forward, his hands resting on his knees. Rain drips from the peak of his cap. But say nothing else moves anywhere. All is quiet. Let's say it's a city waiting for something to happen. So the old man sings a note, far. The word that's squatting on top of the note doesn't matter. This note just hangs above the cobblestones, seeking the will to flight before fluttering back to the ground. And suddenly the square is full of people. Day trippers in bright red or dark green pacamaks twist round the war memorial like cheap plastic wreaths. School kids swing bags scattering crisp packets, shoppers and the old women in pairs on the lookout for tea. A young woman sits, her chin resting on the handle of a crutch. Two-seater prams crisscross, oblivious. The door of the pub opens and a girl comes out. She slams the door behind her. A white van nudges its way from one side of the square to the other, parting the day trippers like the prow of a ferry through the litter on oily water. Now no one and nothing is standing still. Apart from the old man in the corduroy cap with his hands on his knees. The people part and join up again as they move round him, leaving a circle of empty cobblestones around his sandals. He sings a second note, me this time. It still doesn't matter about the word. This one goes a little further. Far picks itself up from the cobblestones and rises to join me. The two notes hang in the air above the old man's head, waiting for Ray. But Ray isn't ready yet. So they linger for a second or two, then try to fly away. They circle the accusing finger of the war memorial once, before dipping down to skim the head of the girl, now setting up tables outside the pub. She flaps her arm at them, tuts, and so they flutter away again. They settle for an instant on the cobblestones in front of the white van before taking fright at the toot of its horn. Then they land on railings and the young woman on the bench waves a crutch at them. So they take off again, dive bomb the heads of the day trippers, bounce off the drumskins of Gore-Tex hoods, then stutter, rise, drop and hover. Uncertain. And if you'd like to read the rest of the story, you'll find it in Ambit 242, which comes out with a launch party on February the 1st, 2021. Thanks for listening. I hope you'll be getting involved in the magazine once it's launched. Thank you.